Good morning, everyone. I'm Ann from the Shepherd's Needle in Little Rock, Arkansas. If this is your first time joining us, this is a FlossTube about needlework. And I like to do different needlework, so I don't target just any one. So I want to welcome you. Thank you, subscribers, for returning. We have been just super busy since the Nashville market. I know you have seen lots of floss tubers out there showing beautiful things. It was an awesome market put on by Yarn Tree / needlework retailer. Those it's one guy and three ladies do such an awesome job, and I can just say each year as they keep moving us forward into the needlework industry, they're just doing awesome. It just gets better, gooder, whatever word you want to use. We on our last floss tube, there is a new setting that we felt like was good, and it was to click saying this is safe for children. Well, unfortunately, when you say that, it blocks comments, and so hopefully we've got that corrected. And in that floss tube, we had mentioned giving away to a winner, Happiness is Homemade. So we will move that floss tube forward. If you commented in it, please comment in this one saying that you would like this. And I'm going to do 3. I'm going to give 3 away just because of that setting. And hopefully when this one loads, we will have that taken care of. So just remember to comment on this video, and you can have the chance to win one of the cookbooks. It's great. It's got some recipes in it, and it's got patterns, of course, and there's just not anything bad about it. I want to just mention a few things. I didn't really pull a whole lot of product because I see where just it's out there. You've seen it more than likely, but I thought I wanted to do one just to let you know Shepherd's Needle is alive and well. We're doing great. Thank you to all of our supporters who are phoning us with orders, emailing us, shopping our website. And it is a time for small businesses to band together. I really believe that united we stand, and as long as the needlework industry can work towards each other, helping each other, we'll get through this. So I'm going to mention a few things that normally I wouldn't even talk about, but this is where I feel like it's a good venue for me to jump in and say a few things. Fiber Talk. If you have not heard about Fiber Talk, it is a podcast with Gary Parr and Vanna Pfeiffer, the Twisted Stitcher. We are sponsoring several things that they are doing to just kind of keep us all alive and well on the inside, spiritually, maybe emotionally, physically, and this quarantine time. I live in Arkansas. We are in Arkansas, and so far we have not been mandated to shut down, and I hope we don't get to that point. For those states that are, my thoughts and prayers are with y'all. Gym at the Gentle Art has had to shut down. Ohio has shut down. So we are thinking about them and praying because they are one of our essential thread dyers, and we love their threads, and we are waiting on them, and we know that they will take care of us as soon as we can. Also, Teresa Kogut, we're still waiting on her Creative Whims Celebrate book. We've had an order in prior to market. At this time, I feel like I'm not for sure where it's at, but I feel confident that we will get it from Teresa. Our little postman the other day did tell us that this coronavirus has also hit right in the prime season of spring break, and so a lot of their workers were already scheduled to be off because of spring break. So they are shorthanded and really being pushed at this time. So if you are waiting on the Teresa Kogut book from us, just please be patient, as we are wanting to be patient with them. With Jim at the Gentle Art, anybody that is really being affected by this, we want to just hold out and support you guys. I wanted to mention just a few things. Don't forget Fiber Talk. Watch them because we are sponsoring the quarantine hour on Wednesday nights and Saturday nights with them. There's also going to be an Easter event that we will be sponsoring in and doing gift from our sponsorship. You'll be able to win some things. I'll let Gary and Vonna decide how they're going to handle that. We will take care of shipping and everything on our end, but it's just a great time to sit and stitch and listen to them chat. If it's your thing, it's your thing. If it's not, you're not. I can say for once it has been a blessing for me just to sit down and just listen to something besides the news, and just it's different, and I like different. I have showed a couple of things on Instagram, and so I thought I would start. You hear a lot about a lot of designers, but Miss Louise from Cherished Stitches has always been one of my favorite designers. Her and her husband are just there every year. We always offer to help Susie that goes with me if they are in a bind needing help. Susie jumps right in and helps them. And this is called Little Things. And in this, she's included the little pine cone charm, and then this beautiful edging will come with it. We came home with her trunk show of new items that she released. Thank you, Miss Louise. And so this is just really precious, really, and it just speaks. I think what I noticed from market was just several of the designs were just spot on for the time that we are in with this coronavirus. Little things. Enjoy the little things. Quarantine isn't the worst. It is not. I mean, it is like snow days without the snow is kind of how I look at it for Arkansas, because we hardly ever get snow days or ice days. So for you states that get that beautiful snow, enjoy it. But for us, I'm looking at this quarantine time as snow day without the snow. So take your needle and thread and then just enjoy the little things in life. Another one that spoke to me at market, there were several, was Plum Street's A Shepherd's Song, May Goodness and Mercy. What an appropriate time for such what we're going through as a nation. May goodness and mercy follow us. I am going to show you this beautiful, next is this beautiful velvet that I found. And the reason I had seen this and I went back and got it, because Miss Stacy, Nash, of course, offered, or she had two. She had this pear. She also had a pumpkin. So later in another video, I'll show you the pumpkin, because I found some beautiful velvet at market. So when I seen these, I'm like, she listed supplies on the back. Well, when I want to purchase velvet or wool, especially if it's overdyed, I want to see it in person. I want to feel it in person. And so I thought, you know what? You need to run back over to that new dyer that was at market, Fiber on a Whim. And so I picked this up for this pair. And so be looking forward, because I've looked at the supply list on the back, and so you don't have to track all over the place to find what you need for this. We're going to kit it. I will take the velvet and get as many cuts as I can and make it available. It'll be a kit, so it'll all come. You're going to need a linen, some mat board, just every little thing that's listed on the back, with the exceptions of probably your own needle and thread and a glue stick. We're going to put in there. You even need a mother of pearl button. Guess what? I am a collector of some odd little things, and buttons is one of them. So I want to just take the time, this quarantine time, and get this kitted up. So they will be limited once we kit them. So if you're interested, let us know, and we'll try to take care of you, hopefully. I we did get in Picture This Plus fabrics. So I'm going to show these, and then I'm going to end, because I want to keep this short. But before I show these, Marlene, Stitching by the Lake, has got a wonderful little floss tube that she's doing every few days, 3-4 days, stitching in her prayer chair. If you need encouragement, go watch Marlene. She's, I feel like we're sisters because of our faith. we're not letting the times and what's going on in the world and around us affect our lives to the point that it affects our health. And that's exactly what can happen if you're not careful. So go watch Marlene Stitching by the Lake if you need some encouragement. She's really precious and sweet. And she may watch this before she gets her package, but she's going to get a package in the mail from us. Something sweet. She did win a stitched piece, a finished stitched piece. So I'm mailing that to her, but something else is in that package for her. So I'm going to start off with Picture This Plus L. And this is our DMC equivalents are going to be 612 and 3828 of this die lot. This is the 32 count. So always remember what you see and what I see may not be what you're seeing, but that is the 32. And then we also got it in 36. We keep all this in stock. Try to. This is some 36. And then 40s, a lot of people are looking for those 40 counts for samplers. So the die lots, this die lot, we have chose 3768 and 3752 for the DMCs that look really pretty for this. And just remember, there's a lot of modeling in these, but we try to pick out two main colors. And this is a 40. And our goal is when we get fabrics in is just to do this because we just love doing it. 371 and 644 are the DMC equivalents for this beautiful 40 Legacy. And then last but not least, for our fabric this time around, we have tons of fabric ordered. And I know everybody's going to get to us as quick as they can, just like we're doing for you guys. Our last one is 40 Sand and 3864, 3864, and 822 are our DMC equivalents for these. And we can help you with any of your fabric needs. As always, I like to remind you to sponsor a local needlework shop, a brick and mortar store, especially in this time with how things are running. They have, all of us that have a physical brick and mortar store have overhead that has to be met, especially, our rent and our utilities, our employees and taking care of them. We have, right now it's just down to Sherry and I with an occasional helper. The three young ladies that normally help us, Miss Tanya, Miss Clara, and Miss Lila, all are sisters and out of the same family with a brother and a set of parents. So I have put them on hold for the moment just because if one of them gets it, they're going to be taking it into their whole family. But they are precious, as every one of them is gifted in their own way, and we need them back as soon as we feel safe and comfortable that we're in the clear with this. So support your local needlework shop. If you don't have one, seek one out. If you need help, we have an online presence. Not only are we a brick and mortar store, but we do have an online website. And then we love to talk to people on the phone. If you're not somebody that's comfortable with ordering online, call the shop. Find you a shop, whether it be us or whether it be another needlework store. Give them a call. They will happily take care of you over the phone. Email them, work with them in any way, because we want to give you the best that we can in needlework, and the needlework supplies, and the needlework wants, the needlework wishes. So just reach out to a local needlework shop and help them in this time. We want to make sure that we keep needle and thread in your hand. Number one, it's good for you. It's good because it takes your mind off of everything that could be stressing you out, worrying you. I have reached an age in my life. I'm not going to say I don't ever get fearful, but I have reached an age of maturity, whether it be just physical age or mental age or spiritual age, that I do my best daily to have my faith over my fear, because once you get into that fear, you're going to break down physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, however you look at it, however you believe. One of my favorite little things that I've learned through the years is the little song, Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. And I don't feel like that just goes to red, yellow, black, and white. I feel like it goes to whether, no matter what political party you affiliate with, no matter what religious affiliation you have, he loves us. And in return, I want to show him my gratitude and love that he's got my world in the palm of his hand. So pick up that needle and thread, because that is a gift that he has given us. We have an abundance of supplies to have access to. So pick up that needle and thread. If you need help, give us a call. If you need help, give another one of the needle workshops a call. They are waiting and hoping that they can be an assistance and a help to you in this time of just a snow day without the snow. Bye, everybody, and we will see you soon on our next FlossTube. Have a great day.